Okay, we're gonna just continue on. Hello, this is our... This is... Ugh. Oh, let me restart that. I can't speak English. This is Hearts of Iron 4, and we're playing as Armenia, the new one. And... the new playthrough, I should say. And we're gonna continue our world... well, conquest of... the world, pretty much. Or as much as we can take, but we're definitely gonna be fighting NATO. And this time I'm going to prepare better instead of last time, which I was kind of failing at. So once we get China and India, if we go this route, or we could just take all over Africa, which is resource heavy. We're going to definitely take our holds, and we're going to take all of Saudi Arabia this time, and not lose it to Russia. I will not call Russia in, unless NATO gets involved. So, let's continue on, and we're justifying our war. I'm not even trying to pronounce that. Negro this partially recognized country, which was, I guess, guaranteed by us, but nope, we want them to be back in our country. We're expanding. We need all the manpower we can get, and resources we can get. Factories. Armenian economy is slowly getting better. I'm just saving up these political points so we can switch right to a war economy, because we need a war economy. Less toasters for everyone in Armenia. Let's get that back to speed 5 because nothing much is happening. It's almost done. So our factory output's going to be amazing, and then I'm going to switch to making our infantry really amazing, and probably also steel. Let's actually get chromium. Let's get a chromium factory going. Some chromium going. Let's get some tungsten because it's another hard resource to get. Let's get steel. I'm not worried about civilian or military factories right now because we're still expanding. I would just like the resources. Let's actually get rid of one of these and get another civilian factory. Also, we haven't gone through our industrial focuses yet, so we haven't even begun to build up our economy completely and our military power. We're just expanding. So how much chromium do I need? So after one of them gets finished, we should be good. And I'm importing steel, which I think after we get a couple built, we should be fine. So if you would actually like me to play any other countries, just let me know in the comments. I really do like getting some comments. I had some guy from Poland write in Polish, I think it was, and I translated it and I was just like, wow. I think he called me a fucking Pole or something. I found it actually quite hilarious. Looks like my mother's home. She just got off work. This is really slow in the beginning, but actually, how far along are we on this? I think before we go to Georgia, just immediately jump into attacking Georgia, we're gonna build up our economy and our factories. I wish we could just get to this. This is really rich area to grab quick. I was playing as Jerusalem and I just gonna expand it this way, and I was able to take all of this. And a decent hunk of Russia. So we went to war with Russia. The issue with this game is NATO is OP. And I can't, like... I can't get him to switch easily either. Which I'm thinking right when I turn communist, I might put some political power into doing that. Just so if I can take the US out of the equation, the rest of the NATO countries will be vulnerable. Except for last time it was like France. France was the real powerhouse in that war, losing almost 2 million during our main pushes against each other. I'm surprised France could pull out a military like that. And I hope that the nuclear mod that I have gets updated so I can use it. It makes nuclear bombs more effective. Basically, you can nuke someone into submission with it instead of like only 10%. Which honestly kind of saved me, I guess, so I might be hesitant to use that mod considering China nuked me down to 10%. I don't know who nuked me, but someone nuked me again after that, right here in Turkey. Turkey got absolutely destroyed by nuclear bombs. Turkey was destroyed by war. If for some reason they did win, Turkey would have never recovered from that war. Because they'd be cleaning of radiation for the rest of, like, forever. And also their cities would have to be rebuilt. Because they're completely wiped out by nuclear bombs. Infrastructure, everything, just destroyed. I just didn't take so many points, like political points, to switch to war economy, but we will do with what we can. This new series will be called Armenia SSR, so you usually distinguish them from the other ones. I'm not gonna market the Millennium Day mod or modern mod. Because, I mean, they're going to see Armenia, and if they're stupid, they'll think, oh, that's weird, I've never seen that country in the main game. If they actually know their countries, they'll know that it's the modern day mod. The issue with most people in the US don't, so... honestly don't like living in the US that much. But... it's better than most other countries, so I'm not gonna complain too much. I'm just hoping Hillary doesn't win. Anyone but Hillary. She'll get around our Congress so quick by lying to them. Under investigation by the FBI, but still become his candidate for presidency. Erases 13,000 freaking emails that were under investigation that the FBI actually had a subpoena for. And still running for president. Found not guilty because lack of evidence. I want less mechanized, just less of it. I'm just gonna erase that one, just because the tanks are what the real power is. So these guys are only one. What are the Armenian Special Forces, anyways? Oh, yeah, I see why they're special forces. That's a lot of support equipment. So we're getting close to justifying war goal. Still forever, though. What is going on in the world? Nothing. Ukraine taking care of their rebels. Nothing special going on in the world. China's still going down the peaceful route, which disappoints me. Disappoints me so. So they're probably because all the civilian stuff that it has in it. Sort of a rally. Oh, so they're going anti-corruption. Just kind of what they did are doing right now. Or a leader of China is kind of taking out their rivals. I'm crap with remembering names, so it's kind of hard for me to remember stuff like that. Like remember names for like country leaders and stuff. The only reason I know Vlad Putin is because, you know, he's our villain enemy, I guess. Which honestly isn't that really that big a deal. The only big deal about it is he has access to nuclear weapons. I don't know why we're sanctioning Russia so bad. Also lowering oil prices, for that matter, overproducing oil. I don't mind because I get cheaper gas. But I'm not looking forward to when it starts going back up, which it has been slowly. Okay. We have almost enough for war economy right away. This is probably going to be a shorter episode because I have to go do stuff. Okay, we're just going to declare war, I guess, so we don't lose that. We're not going to move in yet. Wait 18 days, just because we get civilian factories, or war economy, not civilian factories, more civilian factories because of war economy. Let's research the rest of this, I guess, because I will use it. Alright. Then it'll be just infantry equipment, because we'll be switching over to infantry. Save up or army experience, and that will do it for us then. And we'll switch these guys to actual infantry divisions, so I don't have to produce all this ridiculous stuff. We're gonna switch you to an infantry division. You don't need army and special forces. The tanks we're gonna leave alone because I'm gonna rebuild up the tank divisions as well. It's like aren't so ridiculous to produce. I bet they're wondering what we're doing. Sitting there. Wondering why we haven't attacked yet. Researching a doctrine. Always superior firepower because of the amazing soft attack. Because I like to overwhelm my enemies. Sometimes if I'm in a defensive and I'm losing, I'll switch to offensive because usually my defense is insane, but my soft attack usually overwhelms the enemy. My defense usually is really high because I get that up, entrenchment and everything up as much as I can. Okay. Now we can go in. Let's war economy. Get less for commercial goods. We're actually holding out. I wasn't expecting that. It's probably because of the mountains. Yeah, they'll collapse though. It's a matter of time. Build up more civilian. Actually, let's check to see if we can do this quick. No, still haven't got the 35%. So let's keep going down this route. Build up the economy. That's what building up civilian factories is. It's just building up the economy. That's all it is. Wow, they're actually holding out. Foolish thing to do. Losing 300, but you'll get way more in return. These are Armenian lines we're losing though, so they're way more precious than all else. Once the army starts switching over to the other countries that are here, and there are people fighting, then I won't mind as much about our casualties. I want to bleed. I definitely want to bleed Iran, because I don't know, I just like to do that. I played an ISIS playthrough and I just held this line until they got to 1 million deaths, and then there was just basically walkthrough. Okay, now we got 10 army experience, not nearly enough. We'll just hold this line. Actually, let's edit that real quick. That's annoying. Edits. There we go. Just got done with all of that. Okay, more defense, which will always be nice. 5 is way better than 2. Good armor though. And 11, so I wish it was a lot cheaper to switch it over. It'd take 20 freaking 5. No matter what I do, it takes 25. So we did 200 some. Export focused, which is fine. Let's go for army. Let's go for attack. Let's go see what else we can get. Wait for that later. Gonna let it go now. Everyone assigned to this. There you go. Generating so little a day. What does Georgia even have? So they have 5 to 8 divisions. I'm assuming they're moderate strength divisions. That's weird. Let's add one here then, since we need aluminum. So we're building up civilian factories, which is fine. One military factory, one civilian factory. Got enough oil to last us for a while. Chromium and stuff is building up. Should last us a bit. Yeah, we don't need to import it. Now we probably can make it so we don't have to import steel, so we can keep that factory. So let's add a little more steel. And that should be good for right now. Yeah, this is gonna be, these episodes are gonna be just building up mostly and expanding as much as we can. This time I will not lose to Georgia. I will defeat them. Let's get artillery up a little bit. So we'll get that extra 2% recruitable population, which will be nice. Yeah, this will be like a 30-minute episode. I don't know how long the first one, I'll start uploading them too. So these things probably will be uploaded today, and the day that I'm actually recording these. I'll record a few of them. And I'm thinking of a new playthrough to do, other than just this. I think of doing an El Salvador one, because I like small countries. So it's different playing as a big power, because they already have like a really strong, they're really strong already, and it's hard to play as them too. Because like, looking at the US divisions, I'd have to, they have all of the divisions messed up. It's really hard to like, change them all and get them all to where you want them to do. That's really why I don't like playing big countries, because they have like National Guard divisions that are ridiculous. Because you don't have control of National Guard divisions right away. I don't know if the creators actually know the layers of our army. You got the normal army, which usually tends to be our first defense if we get attacked. And they'll pull in the reserves guards, but if we're attacking, it's usually the National Guard going in first to get a feel. Because we're a lot cheaper. National Guard's a lot cheaper to train, because we don't train 24/7. Like 5 days, like 6 days a week. We train once every month. Like 2 weeks out of the year. Same with the reserves, but they like to send in guards, because the states pay for us. Trade opinion for that oil. Let's go. Yeah, let's get that. So I don't think they're gonna hold be too much of a threat. The only issue is they have like 3 divisions. What? It's saying like, what is it saying for them now? 5 to 8? Where is that 5 to 8? Hidden somewhere. Let's get a population going. So they got 1 tank, which is no big deal. Mechanized, light mechanized, which probably will be a problem. But I think I could overwhelm them quickly. But I'm not going to try right now because my divisions aren't at full strength. So we don't have any military factors really. Yeah, we need a lot of this, which I want to downsize that. More infantry, less mechanized. So we're full on this. Do we even use light anymore? I'm gonna take away all light. Does anyone use light anymore? Doesn't look like it. We use normal mechanized, yeah. So we can get rid of our light thing up here. Let's get rid of the light one. Okay, we got 2nd level of artillery, which is nice. Still getting that sport equipment out there for everyone. Better vest. That tank stuff. Start working on uniforms because that's more defense. What else do we go? Let's start actually getting some soft attack going. Let's get soft attack going. Because our leg infantry is going to be what we're going to have most of. So this is going to be a shorter episode, so pause it here. So if you like this episode, please like, comment, subscribe. Peace.